I didn't think much of my neighbor at first. He kept to himself, never talked, never smiled. But after a few weeks, I started noticing something. He was always awake. No matter what time I looked outside, he was just standing there, watching my house. I moved into that neighborhood about 8 months ago. Quiet suburban area somewhere in Ohio. The kind of place where nothing really happens. My house sat at the end of a cul-de-sac, and directly across from me was his house. At first, I barely noticed him. Just a tall, thin guy, probably mid 40s, lived alone. No visitors, no car in the driveway half the time. The first time I really paid attention to him was one night around 1 a.m. I couldn't sleep, so I went to the kitchen to grab some water. That's when I glanced out the window and saw him, standing in his front yard, completely still, facing my house. I remember thinking it was weird, but not enough to worry about. Maybe he was on the phone or just getting some air. But then I saw him again the next night. Same time, same spot, same position, just staring. That's when it started to feel off. Over the next few days, I began noticing a pattern. Morning before work, he was outside. Afternoon, when I got back, still there. Late at night, still standing in that exact same spot. It didn't make sense. No one just stands like that for hours. So one evening, I decided to test something. I stepped outside, pretending to check my mailbox. Then I looked directly at him and gave a small wave. He didn't react, didn't wave back, didn't move at all. It was like he didn't even register that I was there. That's when I noticed something else, his eyes. Even from across the street, I could tell they looked wrong. They weren't blinking at all. A week went by and I started getting this constant uneasy feeling, like I was being watched. Not just when I was outside, but inside too. So I started closing my blinds more often, locking my doors earlier, trying to ignore it. Until one night, things got worse. It was around 3 a.m. I woke up suddenly, for no reason. Just one of those moments where your body feels like something's wrong. My room was dark, silent. Then I heard it, a faint sound coming from outside, like footsteps, slow, dragging footsteps, right outside my house. My heart started racing. I got out of bed and slowly walked toward the window. I didn't want to look, but I had to. I pulled the curtain back just slightly, and there he was, standing in my yard, closer than ever, just a few feet away from my front door, facing my house, not moving, not blinking, just staring. I didn't know what to do. Call the police, turn on the lights, pretend I didn't see him. Then, slowly, he raised his hand and pointed directly at my front door. My stomach dropped because a second later I heard it, three soft knocks from downstairs. I didn't move. I couldn't. The knocking didn't happen again. After what felt like forever, I finally worked up the courage to look outside again. He was gone. Just gone. The yard was empty. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. The next morning, I called the police. I told them everything. They came, checked around, then went over to his house. A few minutes later, one of the officers came back to me, and what he said didn't make any sense. He told me that house had been empty for over a year. No one had lived there since the previous owner died, alone, in the front yard. According to the report, his body wasn't found for 2 days, just standing there, facing the same direction, the same spot, looking directly at my house. I didn't believe it at first, until I checked something. The photos I had taken on my phone of him standing outside, every single one was gone, deleted. I moved out 2 weeks later, but sometimes late at night, I still wake up feeling like someone's watching me. And when I look outside, for just a second, I swear I see him again, standing there, waiting. If you enjoy these kinds of true horror stories, feel free to subscribe to Fear Files. New videos are uploaded every week.